Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. This race is at Portimao. So, let's get straight into it. We're at the start of qualifying here, and the Haas of RSF1 Hippo is already in the wall. It's not very good for him, he had very good pace for this race. Oh well. See if he can recover for the race. Anyways, onto my laps. So, starting my first flying lap here, going for the final corner, applying ERS and standard fuel. We apply DRS, going down to turn 1, go down to sixth. We actually survived turn 1, surprisingly. I thought that would have been invalidation. Going for that corner, I had a few struggles for that corner. This corner especially here was the most struggle I've had all week practicing for this. So, going down to, I think this is turn 3 or turn 4. Getting past that corner perfectly. Through this corner, we do lift. And then going down to third gear, not losing the rear gladly. Down to third now. Very slow through that corner. I couldn't really carry much speed through there. Down second, going for the final corners now. What's this going to be? Going through to the final corner. We have set at 18.3, which is P9 at this moment in time. It's a good lap. We might not be safe though. At this point in time, I decided to set another flying lap as I didn't think I was safe. So, I'm going to leave you to watch it. As you saw there, we set a 17.8, which was his pole position, so we are definitely safe to go through Q2. But that P1 was quickly stolen by MT the Mighty, my teammate, who also had a very good race. No spoilers though. So he's going through the final few corners, hitting the apex perfectly. Go for the final corner. As he sets 17.6. That's 2 tenths faster than me. Well, as a front row lookout for the Red Bull in Q1. Not bad. Going into Q2 for my first flying lap. We were on the mediums. Everybody in front of us is on the softs. At this point in time, I did not realise this. That might have ruined my qualifying, but oh well, it's fine. So, going down to turn 1. We go down to sixth. We run a little bit wide with understeer. It's fine, we're still keeping it together. applying DRS. Going down to turn 4. Second gear, going not right on the apex, but it was close enough. We lift here, we don't go down to any gears yet. Down to third. Keeping the rear nice and stiff, as we have a desynced RSF1 invade in the way. That might have ruined my lap, but oh well, it's fine. Now, going down to, I think this is like turn 10 or something like that. Hitting the apex perfectly. Down to the final 2 corners. Bit off the apex there. Final corner. What's this going to be? It is a 19.1. Keeps me in the exact same position. Anyways, on to my next flying lap. Going into the final few corners now to set my final lap. At this point, everybody in front had set laps on the softs. So, you know, this might end bad. As I applied DRS very late. Going down to 5th gear. Nearly losing the rear. As we gain a lot of time coming out of that turn. Kabuki moving out of the way. Thank you for that. I don't think this will put us safe this lap, but it's fine. We're focusing more on the race. Down to 3rd. Nearly losing the rear, saving it low. That puts us down on our time now. But going through this corner puts us up. As our teammate sets the fastest lap. I take that corner very badly. That's how much I really don't like that corner. Down to 2nd gear. We're down in our time once again. This is a very messy lap. Going for the final corner. We invalidate this and next lap. Oh no. As we decide, let's go into the pits. There's no point carrying on. So, we decide to retire and call it a day in qualifying. Going into the race now, we are P15. So, we put on the strategy of softs versus to hards, but instead we're actually going to go soft to mediums, but I can't change the touch. So, let's get straight into it. Going into the start of the race now, 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. We get a better start than Mando. And Invade and Blue Sky. And Kabuki. We brake super early to try and avoid all the chaos that might happen. Absolute chaos does happen. I overtake round the outside. It does make it go 2 illegal overtakes, sadly though. So I'm trying to leave space to let them pass. It's not working. So I decided I'm going to go off the track here and brake. That's 2 fast. But sadly, Kabuki has got past me there. It's very unlucky. The car was very struggling to turn here. I might have overfueled it. As we have contact with Kabuki, that doesn't leave me with damage though. Through this corner, we go round the outside of him. I go off the track. I'm still side by side with him. It looks like he's fallen off. I get past. Going through to this corner. Down to 3rd gear. Gravedigger and RSF1 Locker battling. Wow. What an eventful lap 1. Let's hope it's not as eventful as that. And absolute chaos does not ensue. As I'm really hoping for a safety car to not happen. As we get a better launch than Gravedigger. On lap 2, get round the outside of him. We just blaze past. And that's into P9 now. 6 positions in the first 2 corners. Just looks like it's going to be a pretty good race. Wow. That was eventful. Going into lap 4 now. We've got RSF1 Hippo getting a better launch. He dive bombs me. I try getting the switchback. He stays ahead. Jeff telling me to win that place back. Like, seriously, Jeff, no. I'm not going to fight that. This guy's way faster than me. Wow. That's us down to P10. Gravedigger on the medium, so we are definitely faster. We will be improving that gap. So, yeah. Going on to lap 7 now, we are still within 1 second of Hippo. We have been within 1 second for the last few laps as Hail King Tomo pits. I also did accumulate a 3-second time penalty for going off the track, which is very unlucky, but oh well. Going down to turn 1. We're still trying to keep this 1 second gap so we can try and just overtake him, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen. Going on to lap 11 now. We're behind my teammate. As there's a yellow flag, she hits a unit in a wall. Very unlucky from him. Let's hope he can recover his race as well. On lap 13 now, I was planning to pit, but my teammate pits. These softs are very dead. We will try and make them survive 1 more lap. But that does put us P6, which puts us in a very good position. If we pit now, we could maybe get P8. Jeff saying P9, which is still a very good position. I can regain all those positions, as I feel like my pace is very strong around here. Going into the pits now, trying to be very safe that I don't speed, as I'm very bad at trying to keep within the speed limit at pits. So, pit crew, they're giving me a new wing. Don't know why, but thanks, I guess. Going on to the mediums, where will we come out? Definitely not P8. It looks like it's going to be P10. P11. It's P12 now. Jeff saying I have 1 more stop when I don't think I'm going to pit again. So, let's chase after these people now. Into the end of lap 15, we do have DRS on Hail King Tomo. He does have 6-second time penalty, and he is on hards, but it's fine. As Gravedigger is also in the pits, that makes us go to P10. Very good overtake, even if it was with ERS and DRS. On to lap 17 now. We have caught up to Mr. Crunchy Bear. We get DRS. We might try it. We're not going to, as he does go defensive. Going down to like turn 7 or something like that. He keeps it very clean through there. I'm nearly losing the rear. He might pull away on this. Very hard braking. I'll mess up that corner again, as I nearly lose the rear and spin, and the game gives me a 3-second time penalty for that. That was a bit annoying, and I don't think that was deserved, but oh well, we roll. So now Mr. Crunchy Bear is now, I'm no longer within DRS, so unless I can try and gain up on him with my own pace, then I don't think it's going to happen. We might stay in P9. Jumping miles ahead now, we are finally back in the DRS of Mr. Crunchy Bear. I applied DRS very late once again. We go round the outside. I think he's got problems with his fuel, as he's dropping very massively. I think he has. He's already within out of the second. Oh well, very unlucky from you, Mr. Crunchy Bear. Let's hope you have a better race at Spain. On to lap 29 now. RSF1 Hippo pitting, which does put me behind my teammate, but I do have 9 seconds. So I'm definitely not finishing in this P5 position. At best, it might be a P9 if I'm able to pull away good enough. But, oh well, we'll have to see. Going into the final lap here, we're going to be using all of our ERS just to try and keep this position and try and get the 9-second gap from FIFA Joker. Applying ERS after every single corner. It is dropping like flies low. ERS down to second. We're trying to set a literal quali lap. As at this moment in time, I did not realise, but he has 3 seconds. So, you know, of course, I just have to keep him at 7 seconds. And, yeah. So now, it's just trying to see if Chosen Torby is able to gain on me or lose time. Down to second gear with Mr. Hobnogovich. Entering the mighty with my teammate up there. He's going to be getting a podium place. Congrats for that. I'm not staying in P5. I'm going to be getting P6. But what a recovery drive. P15, P6. I'll take that. Was never expecting it, but oh well, it'll do. Yeah, as you can see there, I go P6. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.